Hey, Restore, we're going for our first interview-style re-story, but I'd like for you to introduce yourself here for us today.
My name is Sharon and I go to Restore, and I love it here, and I think Restore has helped me with my faith in God.
That's fantastic. Little known fact, I've known Sharon for 20 years since I first started my job with her son, and Sharon has always been this incredible and always been this nice and sweet to me. I'd love to know, Sharon, since I've met you, I know faith has been a part of you. When did faith really become real for you?
Probably back, I would say, I used to, my ex, when he was drinking, was not very nice. And I used to get beat around and have black eyes every other weekend. And I got so I had this blackout in my one eye. And I couldn't, it would be periodically. I mean, it would go away, but it would come back. I would say probably 4 or 5 times a week. Well, I made an appointment at Iowa City, and I belonged to a prayer group. And the prayer group put me in the middle, and they laid their hands on me, and I felt like electricity going through my body, but a nice electricity. And I know it was God, and I know He healed me. So I canceled my appointment the next day, and I never had any more blackout spells. From that point on, I told Jesus to take my hand and never let go. And He never did. I just had, if was to be known, I should be dead. I've had numerous things happen in my life. I've been shot at. I fell out of a running car. Plus these last, I had open heart surgery, which they didn't think was going to go very well. But I knew. Jesus and I have this. And that's the way my last 3 months, I've had one surgery and another test to make sure I didn't have cancer. I told the doctors, nurses, friends, family, Jesus and I got this. Don't worry. I'm not worried. I can make it through anything as long as He's with me, and He is with me. So I knew before the results come back that they were going to be negative. And they were. Praise God. I just have so much faith in God. I believe I can go through anything. And He's going to be with me. He's never let go of my hand.
I think it's a really important story. What I appreciate so much about you, Sharon, is your faith came out of real stuff. Sometimes I think we see people that love God and we just think, oh, they were just dealt a better hand. But even what you've shared with us, you've walked through some stories, and I think that's a really important thing for us to understand, that God has brought you from something. And in this last scare, I remember I would go up to you and go, how can I pray for you? And ultimately, by the end, you were reassuring me. And I know it's true with your family that you are reassuring them. And by the end, you're like, no, Jesus and I got this. And by the end, it felt like I was supposed to be praying for you, but you were really praying for us. So for all those people out there that look at you, Sharon, and go, I want that faith. I want that faith. I want to be able to look back in my life and see God showing up over and over and over again. What is one piece of advice you would give people?
Just believe pray, and ask Him to take your hand and never let go. I just think that believing and praying, but God is always, He's strong, He's bigger than any problems we have. And He's always there. He doesn't change.
Right.
We change, but He doesn't change.
And when we were setting up this through series and we were praying, one of the prayers was, "It will be done." Your story just resonated, because I remember that every single week I say, "Hey, how can I pray for Jesus?" And I got this. So I knew we needed to hear your story, because you're living this in real life.
Oh, yes.
Sharon, thank you very much. You love Restore. We, of course, love you. Thank you.